So, am I the asshole for leaving menstrual pads in a visible place in the bathroom? Looks like a short one today, but let's find out. My husband, 30, his friend, 30, and I are currently on vacation, sharing a rented apartment with just one bathroom. Yesterday, I got my period and bought some pads. I left them on the bathroom counter in a semi sheer bag, where they weren't even visible. However, my husband thought this was inappropriate and could make his friend uncomfortable, knowing that someone in the apartment is bleeding, like half the population. I argued that menstruation is a natural process and should not be considered gross or dirty. Women should not be ashamed or stigmatized because of it, as this has historically caused women to suffer. My husband didn't respond, but I am still wondering if I was in the wrong for leaving the pads in this way. Okay, so a pretty short one today, and I'm gonna say not the asshole. As you said, it's a normal thing. It's true for half the population at some point, right? So I think your husband's being a bit squeamish. I don't know. I would say maybe your husband's a bit of the asshole because he can't be a bit more understanding that this is a natural thing. And I get that he wants to make his friend comfortable, but at the same time, why should his friend be uncomfortable with something that, again, is perfectly natural? So I think this is a pretty straightforward one. But let's see. This person here, they also asked for some feedback from males. My husband says all responses are from females, and that's why I was voted not the asshole. Well, first of all, this guy is saying you're not the asshole. Your husband is a bit of an asshole here, but let's have a look. Um, Female, not the asshole. Anyone living with a menstruating woman should accept the fact that, yes, in fact, sometimes you'll be on your period and have menstrual products within reach. If he had a cold and you made him hide all the tissues in the house, I'm sure it would annoy him too. Reasonable analogy there. But I want to see if there's any guys posting here. Okay, verified men here. You must be joking. He was upset that there were unopened feminine hygiene products on the counter. Is your husband a 12-year-old boy in disguise? Well said. I mean, look, I can imagine if it was something that you just whipped out of your underwear, splatted down the counter, that would be very uncomfortable, but it's unopened. Even if it was open, if it was unused, still fine. So, let's see, any others? hmm Not the asshole. I, a man, carried them in a bag as part of my first aid kit. Because one time there was an emergency and my significant other needed one and didn't have one. Well, that's very nice. I also carry a little first aid kit. It doesn't have tampons or pads, but it does have band-aids and needles and threads and whatnot. So good to be prepared. Uh, your edit is pretty sad and very telling that he had a pretty uneducated and misogynistic upbringing. To be honest, I had a pretty conservative upbringing and zero education about the matter, which is very unfortunate. That needs to be part of anyone's upbringing, male or female. But any rational and mature person should learn to adapt. Hopefully, he can use this as an opportunity to reconsider his views. What if he ever has a daughter? Well put. Um, yeah, so again, definitely not the asshole. I think your husband maybe needs to grow up a bit. Maybe me saying he's an asshole is going a bit too far. Maybe. Maybe. But I will say he is a bit childish in that regards. I mean, again, half the population. And if his friend is uncomfortable with that, well, then he should be sticking up for you, not for his friend in this situation. Anyway, that's the input I have today. Let me know what you guys think. Asshole, not the asshole. Did I miss something? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.